Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Leo and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Leo's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivations that we use when we're working with these little guys, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a tiny little tug and let go on the training collar. That is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Rich is going to bring home several different pieces of training equipment for you to choose from. We want you to be comfortable with the training equipment that you're using, because that way you'll practice, and Rich will explain their different uses and how to use them properly. Now Leo is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Leo, heel. Now at this point, Leo has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with you when you're walking. Not forging ahead or lagging behind, but walking with you like a little gentleman. As you can see, he's very proud of himself for his accomplishments. He's got a ton of personality, and each time Leo stops his feet, he has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. So this makes walking your puppy a pleasure. He's not dragging you, even though he's tiny. We want him to be under control, following your lead. Nice loose leash. And each time that Rich stops his feet, Leo sits and waits for his next command. And the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the sit stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. The long sit stay can be practiced indoors, especially with these little guys, and this helps to develop self-control and maturity. When Rich returns back to him, he walks all the way around him. Leo waits to get praised and to get his another command, and you notice that Rich stopped at his shoulders. So every time you return to that heel position, you have to give him another command. And all of these exercises are designed to help to develop self-control and maturity and focus. Rich leaves him in another sit stay. And this time, instead of returning back to him, Rich is going to demonstrate the come on command. And Leo's been taught to come and sit, facing your knees instead of jumping all over you, because he's a ball of energy, but we want him to know what we expect as appropriate behavior. And those little nails can be like needles, so you don't want him jumping all over your legs. When he comes, he's supposed to come and sit. Nice automatic sit. Rich leaves him in a stay. He walks out to face him. He uses his name in a happy voice and calls him in. And he's supposed to sit. If he doesn't sit, Rich told him no sit, and just took a step in, and he sat. I think I'm the distraction back here with the camera because he's not used to this. And then he's looking at me. Looks like a little show dog, doesn't he? Showing off his stuff. Now the next commands that we're going to be demonstrating for you are your down commands. The first one is the down from a heel position. So always have your dog seated first, left open palm straight down toward the ground, and the one-word command to down and stay. Your long down stay, again, is best practiced right in your house. And you're going to lengthen out the amount of time and the distance. When Rich returns back to him again, he walks all the way around him, stops at his shoulders. Little Leo's tail's going, waiting for the next command. And Rich heels him out of that. He's so tiny, it's hard to get a good picture of him on the camera. Nice automatic sit, down, stay. And remember, time him, what he's holding comfortably. If it's 20 seconds, then move to 30. Till you get up to 3 minutes. This time Rich will call him out of that down stay. Brings him right in, has him sit, tells him he's a good boy, and they go back to heel position. Now, heel is a position as well as an exercise, so it is the dog, even with your left leg, walking nicely, and happy. Happy. That's one thing about Leo. Rich puts him into another down. He's really smart. This for a Yorkie is amazing obedience. Because these little guys were not bred to do obedience commands. And the very last exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a distance. And this is very impressive, and this took weeks of work. Rich leaves him in a sit-stay. He turns to face him. He's going to use his right hand to give the command and drop him into a down from a distance. That was great. That was perfectly done. So we have demonstrated for you all of Leo's formal on-leash obedience commands. Rich will be going over all of this with you when he brings him home to you. He'll have a packet of information regarding housebreaking, crate training, everything that you need to make the transition to home smooth. We've enjoyed every minute of having him. He's spoiled by all of my staff. Everybody loves him. We've enjoyed him, and we will see you very soon. And thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.